Hey, Evan. That's me. Okay, let's address grief again. Grief sucks. Grief is not fun. I thought it was. I don't know what I thought. Grieving the death of a loved one is very shitty. I'm just gonna be honest. This fucking sucks. If anybody knows how to move past the death of someone you were in love with, literally, they just dropped dead. And how do you not be in love with them anymore? Like, how are you in love with a dead person? I want to know how to move past something that seems absurd, probably to most people. I mean, how do you stop loving somebody? Not because they broke up with you, but because they literally fucking dropped dead. How does that work? I wish I knew. It makes some of this, I guess, seem easier. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not enjoying it. That's for damn sure. And the fact that I've disclosed that I'm a trans man. Uh, I wonder how many people have experienced this. Part of being trans is finding someone that loves you. When you know you have hangups about your own fucking body, yet they still saw you for you, and then they die, and then you're like, oh, okay, oh, oh. Like, is this to remind me? Is this some cruel joke? That's just like the universe is like, hey, bro, you thought you got yourself to like pure bliss of happiness. Like, you thought you were totally over your shit, and you attracted this wonderful person to you. And then we're gonna kill them off. This part of the story, they get axed from the script. They're just like taken out of the script because your ego told you that shit. And now you really got to figure out what happiness is for yourself. You can have all that wonderful experience again. You just have to be honest with yourself and really be happy. Like, is that what the universe is telling me? Because that's what I feel like the universe is telling me. And if that's the case, then it's a really fucking cruel joke. And I really just want to continuously throw my fist up in the air with a big ass middle finger sticking up out of it. Because what the fuck? I would really love to see whatever this pamphlet is they give us to convince us to come here and experience emotions. Because I keep getting told it's like this place of joy and bliss wherever the fuck we come from. And I can honestly tell you that it is not what happens here most of the time for most people. But I just question, why do we come here to experience shitty emotions? So that we know what joy is? Is that the point? So we know what the duality is and we can choose? And how do I choose to be happy when I'm fucking grieving because my girlfriend died? How does one get past the darkness of that shit and not wanting to be here anymore? Like, I'm gonna be serious and straight up with everybody here. Like, suicide has not gotten, how do I say this? That's been a thought that has crossed my mind. I'm not proud of it. But let's be honest here. Struggles are real. I just would like to see that pamphlet. I would really like to see the pamphlet that convinced me to come and experience all this and agree. Like, where's my contract? I want to see the contract because apparently we sign these contracts with all these people that play a part in our lives, and they agree to be our teachers and us teach them. It's like this reciprocal thing, and I think that's personally beautiful. However, it's not that great when shit's going down. And I'd really like to see the little like clip of film or the pamphlet or business card that was handed to me or what was said to me to go, hey, you should actually check this out. This is Earth, and at Earth, you can be what they call genders, male or female, because those are the only two genders they apparently believe is even possible. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with any of this. I'm just thinking this is what I would think it'd be in my mind. This is in my mind. This is the little story I tell myself, I guess, to make myself feel better about it. And then, you know, I guess I was piqued at some curiosities and was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me check that out. And so I did. And I guess they were like, you can do this or this. And I went, no, let me throw one at you. Let me throw one at you and see if I can do this. Let me go into this world as one gender and then live basically almost my whole half of my life as that gender and then go, oh no, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's wrong. I should have been this. And I should have been this from the beginning. You screwed up. That's what happened. Because did I sign up for that too? Like, where was the pamphlet for that one? That's gotta be a fucking curious looking pamphlet, right? I mean, have you seen how they explain gender expression or the spectrum of gender? It's like a fucking joke. Like, they make cartoons out of us. It's like we're a joke to people. I'm sick of being a fucking joke. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. If you could crack me open and look at my soul, it would probably look like the dude they show at the end of every fucking New Year, withering away, old Father Time. I'm so tired. I'm tired of fighting to be me. And I thought I was done doing that because I met this woman who saw me as a man, not as a trans man. She saw me as a man. She told me. She told me to my face. She texted it to me. She told me on the phone. She wrote me a fucking letter before she died, which I find very interesting. I think she knew she was gonna die, y'all. I think she knew. She was kind of a witchy lady. She was, kind of a hippie and believed her beliefs were similar to mine, and, yeah, I think she knew. I wish she would have told me. I mean, what difference would it have made? Honestly, I'd still be grieving. I know I made a video about grieving and crying, and I was like, oh, this is it now. And yeah, for the most part, it's like I try to cry and I can't cry, and then when I think I'm done crying, it's like all the tears have come up and sat in my eyeballs forever, and they just like fall out of my face like it's literally like waterworks. It's like somebody turned on the little faucet in the back and was like, oh, he thought he was done crying. No, I was recording myself having a conversation with her. I thought it might make me feel better, try to talk to her, and then listen back and see if I heard anything weird in the recording. And then I guess I forgot I was recording myself and started crying, or I just started crying and was like, I'm so mad I don't give a fuck. It was very horrible to hear that. It upset me to hear myself that upset. If I find it, I'll play it. I don't know. Anyways. It's gonna be okay, alright? As they say, this too shall pass. But quite frankly, whatever. It's how I feel now. Maybe I'll feel different tomorrow. Maybe I'll feel different in 5 minutes. I don't know. Grief fucking sucks. Unfortunately, it's not something we can avoid as people living here. Everyone ends up shedding this body and going back to wherever it is. Wherever that is. Wherever we were before we came shooting into these things. These beautiful, wonderful, lovely skin costumes, as some people call them. Meat sacks, I've heard. Body, the human form. I don't know what else people call them. I'm sure there's plenty of names people use. I just say body, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure it's different for everybody. Anywho, alright, Evan. I hope you feel better, buddy. Love yourself. I'm being told that that's the best medicine, actually, is loving yourself. Try to enjoy the rest of your day.